All right, Steve, we want to get back now to that recent string of violence that we've been reporting on for several days now in the city of Troy. There is another new initiative to stop the violence in the city. It was called for by the chief of police himself, but the group is made up of people like you at home. And our Kimberly Howard shows us how the group is planning to tackle this ongoing problem.
Troy police have been stepping up patrols the last few days, and while some say they've noticed, others say they're still worried about the violence.
There was a shooting right up the block from me.
Too close to home for Everett Ostrander and his family. Although he's frustrated with the uptick in violence in Troy, he says he hasn't joined any of the Stop the Violence community initiatives.
I would like to take part in it. I just haven't really had the chance.
Councilwoman Anastasia Robertson says that's the problem.
I think that it would be better if everyone was in the same room at the same time speaking.
She says there are several anti-violence groups in Troy, some with as many as 50 members. But the changes they're pushing for aren't necessarily being heard by the city council or the police. She says there's a lack of organization.
Just get involved so that when it is time for a city council meeting or some other administrative type meeting, then you can send a representative to say, look, this is what our group meant. And this is what we would like to see.
Some of that needed organization could come from a new group formed by Pastor Tim Sherman.
The chief actually asked me to put together a group of citizens to act as like a citizens community police board.
There's one person to represent each of the city's 6 districts. They'll listen to the concerns of neighbors and take that information directly to the chief of police.
We're looking at different things to get the officers more involved in the community and knowing the people in the community and speaking to them on a regular basis, rather than we have to see them when there's a problem.
Meanwhile, Robertson says there's a way that everyone in the community can help, even if they're not a member.
Do little things. Like if you do little things like light up your house at night, turn on the outside lights.
And don't give criminals reason to believe they'll get away with it in Troy. Robertson admits there needs to be more organization among city leaders as well. She says as city leaders begin to discuss the budget at the end of this month, public safety needs to be top priority. Meanwhile, the pastor's new community group will start meeting on Thursday. In Troy, Kimberly Howard, CBS 6 News.